Oh, we're live. We are live. Sorry, I don't know what that was. I clicked it at 3 o'clock to go live, but then it just froze and it kept saying going live. But Sadiki, Rebels, Carol, PTAMONE, King T, Tammy, welcome everybody. Welcome. Let me turn off. Let me know if the fan is a problem. It's hot. And I was just running up and down the stairs. But let me know if the fan is a problem and I'll turn it off. Ooh, my computer screen is just not clean. I'll just wait for some more people to come on. I have the list of things we're going to talk about here. Also, make sure you drop a comment down below. Thank you. I dyed. I used a box dye. And this is the color that I got. So I'm very proud of that. Let me turn off my phone. Is the fan a problem for anybody? I'm gonna actually run upstairs really quickly. So I'm gonna give people 2 more minutes. If anybody come and say, where is she? Just 2 minutes. So I'll be back at 6 minutes past 3. So just wait for more people to come on and then we're gonna have some great discussions. Oh, just saw the comment, thank you. We are back. Okay. All right. Whew. Back. And people can't hear the fan, so that's cool. We're going to jump right into these conversations. Pull up my phone. Thank you guys, by the way, so much for coming to the live. Welcome. Oh, my breath. Okay. So, sorry, I'm pulling them up. Here we go. So, what I have listed, basically, this is from the comments. Hold on, there we go. This is from the comments underneath the first picture. So if you left a comment, we're gonna go over your question. UK in the building. I made sure to do it at 3 o'clock so people from other countries could enjoy. Let me just answer these quick questions. This hair color, it's a box dye, which I already threw out the box dye, but it's, let me pull it up real quick. Box here, lifting. Let me see if it's gonna come up. Images. The company. Oh, here we go. This is the company. Oh man. Oh man. Okay, I can't find the company right now, but I'm gonna show you what it is. It starts with a C. It starts with a C. Oh, there we go. This is actually the exact color, honey blonde. So it depends on what color your hair is before. My hair was this dark color. It's very patchy because I ran out at the top. But this is the color, and that's what it ended up looking like on my hair. My hair is a dark brown. My hair isn't black. So that's what it ended up looking like. So just in case you want to see, it's Clairol. Clairol. And they have a lot of different colors. So this is what it looks like. Ooh, I'm trying. You get the point. Yeah, I really was like thinking about how the time would work out for people in the UK, and I know I have some people in the UK. But anyways, let's jump into these questions so we can, get the topic started. Somebody said, talk about the epidemic in Jamaica, the bleaching epidemic I'm referring to, and don't be afraid to touch the topic. So I am gonna just let people know this. I don't agree with bleaching. If you have like dark spots, because I have ingrown hair bumps, and so I have prescribed medication from a dermatologist, which does have bleaching agents in it, but that's for spot correcting. I don't use it to like change my skin tone. So I'm gonna say like this: I don't agree with bleaching to the sense where people are bleaching to become a whole different skin tone. Jamaica is pretty big on bleaching. It's one of the biggest markets. Like Asia is a very huge market, more specifically South Korea. Also in Africa, it's very big. In America, it's big too, but just not as big as these other parts of the world. And in Jamaica, I see a lot of people bleach, even people that are my skin color bleach to be lighter than what they actually are, which I think is very weird. And I don't know why people bleach. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not making fun of anyone that does bleach. Like we all have freedom to do whatever we want, basically. But when I see some people that bleach, their skin is red. It's red. So I'm like, I'm kind of starting to think that it's more like that's a mental problem like depression or anxiety or schizophrenia, but I feel like it's something, it has to be some type of, alcoholism, when people are addiction, it has to be some type of addiction where your skin is red, like it looks like your skin is falling off of your face. Why do you continue to do it? It's not my eyes are real red, but I promise you they're not. It's not it doesn't look good. So I think it really is a mental thing going on where once you start and you get to a certain level, you don't stop. There are some people who do stop, and when they go back to their natural skin color, like it slowly fades back. Because I think I was watching this documentary, or I think I was watching this girl talk about her mom, and her mom used to bleach, and her mom stopped bleaching, and she slowly went back to her natural shade. But yeah, I understand someone is bringing up, let's read some of these comments. I personally don't agree with it. We can't change people though. We can't force people to not do it, just like how we can't force people to do it. And it's crazy in Jamaica. I wish more people were taking it seriously, but it's become a part of our culture in a way where bleaching is just a thing for people to do. I don't think it looks good. There's some people where Kai pointed out somebody, and she was like, that girl used to be dark skin. I was like, whoa, because she was lighter than me, but she knew her from before she was bleaching. So it's like, sometimes you can't even tell. Some people, their bleaching works out for them, I guess, but other people, it makes them look raw, like someone said, and red. I don't know why they choose to do it. But let's dive into some of these questions, some of these comments. And yeah, they definitely are damaging their skin very badly. Someone said they don't care. They learn the long-term effect, which is skin cancer. Yes, they can get melanoma. I'm pretty sure melanoma. Self-hatred. I think it is self-hatred, and it's also based on society. Society has made a lot of darker skin tone people feel like less than. So if that's their way of trying to reach a certain level in society's eyes, and that's what they're going to do. And like someone else said, it's a class system, which in Asia, South Korea, a lot of Asian countries in Jamaica and Africa, colorism is huge. The lighter your skin tone are, the closer you are to white, the better you are in society, the higher you are, the more money you have, which don't even get me started on that. I don't like that at all. Self-hate. And I don't want anybody who, if you bleach in here, you don't feel any way. Like I said, I have dark spots at my bikini. I think the sun is making me very teary-eyed. One second. It's right in front of me. That's why I think my eyes are looking so red. Um, yeah, I don't want anybody to feel like we're targeting them. But if you are bleaching, you're not less than anybody else. And if you feel like you have to bleach because you feel less than, you aren't. So I hope anybody take that into mind. The world thinks dark skin is a poor person. Yeah. In India, I've come to see that classism equate to skin tone as well. Yeah, hyperpigmentation. I definitely use certain creams for hyperpigmentation, but not with the intention to change my complete skin tone of who I am, my identity, if you get what I'm saying. And the thing is, you never stay light, you go back to being dark. You have to keep doing it. Yes, you definitely have to keep it up. And I feel like sometimes people will increase the percentage of whatever cream they're using, and that's why their skin probably gets really, really red. Because after a while, your skin gets used to what is putting onto you. You only have to keep increasing the percentage. And I don't know why. I mean, we know why, but I don't know why people would let the ideals of other people convince them. Because even if I was dark skinned, I have friends who are and who have gone through things, who have been like said the most terrible things said to them. So like I can understand how it affects a person, but I would just, after a while, I'd be like, there's nothing I can do to change it, and there's nothing to change. It shouldn't be anything to change. Yeah, definitely lose protective layers of skin. Exactly. I just wish more people would understand that it is not going to change anything. If you bleach your skin, if you didn't get a job before, you're not going to get that job. If you didn't have the money before, when you bleach your skin, you're not going to have the money after. Like the skin tone aspect of it is not what's going to help you elevate in life. It's the hard work that you're going to have to put in to get, or the luck that you might get, the sheer luck of running into somebody that might change your life is what's going to help elevate you, really, not the bleaching, if anything. And especially if it looks like, because some people look pale, some people look ghostly when they bleach, that turn people off from you. So I don't know. That's why I feel like it is an addiction, and I wish people would look into it more. There probably are more studies out there done, so I should have, or next time I will look into that, and we can talk about that. But I think it's an addiction because there's no way that you'd feel your skin burning and go through all of that. But I wish I had someone here who does bleach so we can get the perspective, because we're all talking from the outside, we're not talking from the inside, if you get what I'm saying. So maybe that'll be something interesting that I can look into. If anybody feels comfortable, we can sit down and talk about bleaching, because I think that would be a very interesting subject to touch on, but from their perspective, not from us as the outsiders looking in. Yeah, yeah, some people's knuckles. Some people's knuckles. I think Vibes Cartel sing about it when you can tell by people's knees and their elbow. Because even my elbow is naturally darker than me. Elbow, your knuckles, your toes. So yeah, let people pay you for your knowledge and skill that you have to offer, not your skin tone. Exactly. And if they don't want to pay you for your knowledge, move on to somebody that does want to pay you. Don't ever feel like someone saying, "Oh, you should look like this." Nah, if someone is trying to dictate, and not even just your skin tone, but like, let's say if you have dreads, or let's say if you wear your hair in an afro, and if they're saying you need to change your hair to have this job, go on. Somebody else is willing to hire you, and somebody else will recognize what you're good for. So Let's move on to the next one. Because I'll only be on here for an hour. I'll only be on here for 45 minutes, actually. So I don't mean to rush, but I just want to make sure that we aren't rambling. Somebody said, do you ever consider going back overseas to live? I'm going to be honest. Yes, I've considered it. Me and my mom talk about it often. She definitely wants me to move back home. But with everything going on and with the advancements that we've had in technology, like doing online schooling via Zoom and other online platforms, I can definitely get my master's online instead of, hey, I'm good, how are you? Instead of going and being on a campus. So I don't necessarily have to go abroad. Oh guys, I actually have some positive news to share with you, but we're gonna wait until we get to like some other time. But yeah, I definitely would go back overseas to live, just not now, not anytime soon. Someone said, I know you've been back and forth from Buffalo to Jamaica before moving back, but did you feel comfortable taking taxis by yourself? Actually, I really, really do like taking taxis. I feel like I hear the newest songs when I'm in a taxi. I hear of all the drama, like the excitement, the fun. I don't know. For me, it's fun taking taxis. I like taking taxis. That's just me, and that's before I was driving. Um, 1 second. That's before I was driving, but I thought it was so fun. And coaster buses. That was another story. Coaster buses, but I was scared. I'm gonna tell you the honest to God truth. Like my biggest fear when taking a taxi or taking a coaster bus was telling the driver where to stop. That was my biggest fear. Like I had to speak out because in I think the UK and in America, Canada, they have you can either press the button on the bus or you can pull the string. When I got on that coaster, but I think the JUTC bus have the button or the string. But regular coaster taxi, the chichi bus, them, girl, I was afraid. I would be like, I would tap the person next to me and I'd be like, can you, I don't know, I'd pretend I don't know where I was going. Like, let's say if I was going to half a tree and I'd pretend I didn't know, because that's easy, because that's a one stop, like you just get off. Let's say I was going to Manor Park. I'd pretend I don't know where I'm going. I'd be like, excuse me, can you let me know when we reach Manor Park? And then that person would be like, oh, driver, da da da, doctor, da da da. But I was afraid. So, and my cousin who lived in Jamaica basically all her life, she traveled as well, but she lived in Jamaica. She said she was also afraid when she was going to high school on telling the drivers to stop. So it's a fear that almost everybody goes through. Yeah, you can say let off, you can say one stop, you can say what else people say? Bus stop, you can say big tree. And even there's this funny person that was like, there was a meme where the person was like, oh, dash me where right is. I was like, dash me where it was. There's so many things you can say, like don't be afraid, but I understand when people are afraid, and if you don't know where you're going, simply ask somebody. That's what I had to do, like when my cousin was coming from somewhere and she had to meet me like at the Starbucks on Waterloo. She was like, what taxi do I take to get over there? And I just asked somebody in the area. I'm like, okay, what taxi can my cousin take to come here? And even when you see other taxi drivers, ask them. Stand up. Like most of the times when you see people standing up on the road, like on the side of the road, like a group of people or like a cluster, um, they're most likely waiting for a taxi. Like any main intersection, main road, you can stand there, you can find somebody. Where can I take a taxi? Like, should I take a taxi to go this way? Should I take a taxi to go that way? Ask for help. Like, people will help you. And the worst, what will happen is you go the wrong way and you find out you go the wrong way. Hopefully you have enough money. You find out you go the wrong way and you'll learn a lesson. So I was scared to tell them to stop because I wasn't used to it. Neither was my cousin before she started going to high school. We weren't used to like just yelling out stop or saying stuff like that. We didn't know. Even when I was younger and I used to go on a taxi with my auntie to go to market, that's not something I was paying attention to or that I was taking in as a child. We would just end up one place, leave from one place, and reach the next place. But having to do it yourself, no, that was completely different. But you learn. On the, you're not going to do a vlog on the Turf Lounge in Mandeville and Ultimate Dining. Turf Lounge in Mandeville? Turf Lounge. I need to hear more about that Turf Lounge. Um, you can press the bell, yeah, when you're on the JUTC bus. Yeah, but ask for help. I'm telling you, like when I did not know where I was going, even when I did, I pretended to not know. Can you help me get to such and such? And then the person did. They were everybody for the most part is helpful, very helpful. So don't be afraid to ask for help. Yeah, he's okay. I think he broke a finger, but he's okay. He's alive, thank God. I'm just have to re-edit some stuff out to the back video, so that's why it's private. Yeah, even at the river, thank you. At the river, I was very cautious, but if I can't wait my whole life for other people to be free to go with me places, and I can't also have someone say they're gonna go with me and then cancel the day of, and then I have to cancel too. You get me? So I just have to be cautious, which I was, um, and yeah, live my life. I'm not involved in anything. I keep to myself most of the time, so I'm not around people who are involved in anything. And the people that I am around, I know they're not involved in anything. So unless somebody kidnap me, which God forbid, me don't tutu like strangers either way. So I ask for help when I need to, because I'm not gonna just be lost. I'm gonna ask for help, but I'm not gonna, do anything extra. Like the man did lead me further up the river, but I could still see other people. I could still see the road. Like I was making sure like I was checking my surroundings. There was nobody walking behind me. There was nobody coming from no random place. So you just have to be cautious in those situations. And me, I put on a fight. I tell you that. Me, I put on a fight. If you don't have to buy a car when coming to Jamaica, don't. If you have the funds to buy a car, if you feel comfortable driving on the left side of the road, then do that. But don't rush into anything. If you want to come down first, try to move around via taxi, bus, whatever it may be. Then figure that out, see if that works for you first. If it really doesn't work for you, if you don't like to be in a taxi, if you realize you just don't, because in a taxi, you're going to be squished up. You're going to be squished up. And being in the back of a coaster bus is the worst thing ever, because you and 50 people have to get up before you get to get up. But if you can experience it first, then do that. If you want to get a car, I'd say just get a, a a starter car. You don't have to be all flashy. You don't have to buy some 1962 buggy. You get me? Get something that you're comfortable, that you can afford. Yeah. So, sorry. Why doing any form of business is so damn hard, and why you need a JP to do anything. Um, to pay them to sign stuff for if they voluntarily sign up for that position. So what I came to learn is that JPs, they honestly should know who you are. That's why they have to sign for things. They have to know you. Sometimes you're in an area and like, oh my God, I need to get this signed ASAP. Where's the closest JP? And somebody said, oh, the person that they're honestly supposed to know you, but you can give them a little change and then they'll sign something for you. Like, oh yeah, I've known this person for 10 years or whatever. But honestly, if you're from that community, like let's say you live in a gated community and a JP is there and you've been living there for 20 years or whatever, and they know you, you're not supposed to be paying them. But sometimes you like give people a little change, like I guess. But you're not supposed to pay them if they know you. Because like you said, it's a voluntary position. But most times it's not a JP that you know, and that's why you're paying them. And business is very hard in Jamaica. Doing business is very hard because I feel like it all boils down to the customer service thing that we talked about. where people just don't know how to interact with one another in a business setting. And there's nothing else to say about that, because people just do not know how to interact with one another. And that's simply it. They're not trained to do that. So I wish it could be easier. There's some business that are great. Yeah, like the person, they're not supposed to take money, but they're supposed to know you as well. And sometimes they don't know you. So that's why people, But anyways, I'm gonna get to these questions first and then get to your questions. Which is not much questions on here. So yeah, what to do? Oh man, I need some tea on my chest, something. Jesus. What to do and what not to do in Jamaica. I think I'll film a video on this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna screenshot this and I'm gonna make a list. And actually, what I'm gonna do to involve you guys is I'm gonna post a picture and I'm going to ask some questions on things that you think people should or should not do, and then we can do a whole video. I'll shout you guys out in the video. I'll like put your actual, just like how it's coming up now with the comments, I'll put your comment up in the picture. So hopefully that can get some people some recognition, some help for their channel if they want. But that'd be a great question to do a full video on, because I think people really need to know a lot of these things that they shouldn't do and that they should do when they come. Like, ask for help, but don't get involved. Like, I think a lot of the stories that we hear in the news about this person being killed or this person being killed, a lot of them unfortunately are involved in certain things. Some of them are innocent people. A good majority of them are innocent people, like their family member is involved in something. But we'll talk about that. So we'll try. And I'm not saying anybody deserves anything that happens to them, but sometimes people are involved in certain things that they should not be involved in. So we can talk about that in that video as well. Thanks for being positive. Love the family and farming. Thank you, Kate Spencer. Up top, cooking with bling, and Javille Clark or Haville Clark, not sure how you pronounce it. So I just want to know if you're going to ride bikes again, which I did post that video, but it's private because I have to fix some things. But definitely, I want to buy my own bike. I want to buy my own bike so bad. I just need to save up money and practice some more. So I think I'm going to get a Yang Yang and be safe. Like, when I try to do things, I always try to be safe and cautious, but I want to learn how to master the bike before I move on, because I want to get a big bike. I think they look so good. I think it's so fun and adrenaline. But if I have to start off small to learn and make sure I know what I'm doing, then yeah. But those were that questions. I kind of went through it fast because trying to enjoy my day. I'm enjoying my day a lot with you guys. We have about 20 minutes more of the live. So, okay, let's go up. And guys, I just wanted to say, y'all gonna be my first subscribers to know, but I found out today that I passed my real estate exams. I passed both my exams. I passed the Proceeds of Crime Act and the Real Estate Salesman's Course exam. So your girl will officially be a realtor. I just need to get my license. There's some other things that I need to do, like police report, bankruptcy report. I need to pay some licensing fees. But I passed. I found out I passed my exam. So here is my thank you very much to everybody. The exams were so hard. I was stressed. I was stressed during and before the exam, but after I finished the exam, I did not allow it to stress me out, because my thing is, I did the exam, I choose my answers already, nothing can be changed. So I did not let it stress me out one bit after one bit. The only time I got stressed is when somebody in our group chat was like, exam scores are out or exam results are out. And then them time them feel like, Jano, like, it's the time. But we waited for 3 weeks before we found out our results. I never make it stress me, not one bit, girl. Not one bit. But it was extremely hard. I kid you not. It was extremely, I didn't think I passed. I know I passed one of the exams because I'm like, I 100% know I passed that. But the hardest exam, it's 100 questions and we had 3 hours to do it. And the questions were like paragraphs. So I'm just so excited. Like, anyways, let me share with you guys. I have an Instagram page for my real estate. I made it. I'm just like, oh my God, what if I fail and I made this page? But this is what it is. It's Bicana. Let me put it up here so y'all can. I can't even pin things in this. Bicana. It's my name, Bicana Realty. REALTI. What the hell? There we go. I can't spell. Sham. Like that doesn't look right. It's Bicana Realty. Wow. Yeah, so if you want to go on Instagram, I've been posting some house pictures. Oh my God, Kai calling me. Hold on. I've been posting some pictures of inspiration. I can't really post anything serious yet because, okay, I'll put the link. Hold on, let me see what I can do. I'll put the link. Yes, you can buy your house from me. Everybody, y'all can buy from me. Y'all can rent from me. Let me just get my license first because I don't want to go to jail already. Let me get my license, my actual physical license. And then, yes, but I passed my exam, so I'm so proud. I'm happy. I'm really happy because I thought I failed the hard one. I definitely said I would have done a video by now, but I will most definitely do the video now because I feel I have a little bit more authority to speak on it since I've passed. Ooh, thank you. Maybe. Ooh, y'all, y'all. I'm gonna check y'all out. Let me just not get distracted because I'm on a time thing. There's so much when it comes to getting your license. Like, there's so much fees. There's so much paperwork. Hopefully, I can get my license because I've already started interviewing with You can do the interview at real estate. Just search up Jamaica real estate. There's only one place in the whole island that you can do it, which I don't think is right. I wish there were other schools probably who had different methods. My mom is calling me. Oh, she's wrong time. Okay, let me tell her to give me 10 minutes. So at 3:45, because I told my mom, I was like, urgent news, you have to call me right away. So I know she was scared. But it was so hard. It was so hard. Let me tell her 10 minutes. Carlene Davis. I think someone had brought up that name. I'm not sure who. Let me go to my regular page. Okay, to make this easier for everybody, since you guys came to my live, I know y'all see the posts that I make on the community channel or community section. So I'll post another picture. So look out for the 2 pictures that I'll be posting for what to do and not to do in Jamaica. And then a picture for my real estate. So I'll let you guys know that I passed. And then I'll leave the Instagram, and I also have an email set up if you want to send me an email so I can reach out to you if you want to rent, buy land, buy a house, buy what is it, like corporate property or rent a corporate property, then I can help you with that. I just probably will get my paperwork in probably a month. It takes that long, which I think is ridiculous. Claudia, let me write down these names. Is it Carlene Davis and Claudia Davis the same person? Let me see. Claudia Davis. Because I see her. And she works for... Oh, she has a YouTube channel too. House tour. So that's the next thing I'm thinking. I'm going to save her posts. My cousin follows her. Yeah, Claudia. I just found her. I'm look into her. Where can I do the real estate exam? You have to take the course first, which is 100, and when you put it all together, is 108 hours that you have to sit in the course. So if you miss, let's say you miss 7 hours, you cannot take the exam. You have to sit 100. And please like up the live. Please like up the live if you haven't done so already. You have to sit for 108 hours in order to take the exam. There's 2 exams. There's a Proceeds of Crime Act, which talks about money laundering. It also talks about government officials. Mainly focuses on money laundering, though, the act of money laundering, especially in the Caribbean. Then you have the real estate salesman course, that exam. Basically, land law, business law, construction technology, physical planning, um, what else? Ethics, real estate marketing, and I think there's something else. No, I think that was it. We just had a couple different teachers talk about different sections. But I will do a video, especially now that I've passed. So thank you guys so much. Thank you to every single buddy that said congratulations. I will do an in-depth sit-down video. So on that post that I will link my Instagram and email so you can reach out to me. I want you guys to drop some questions, but that will all be on the post. So let me go back up because there's a couple questions that I want to answer before I leave. This one was so rushed, but I think maybe next Friday we can do one that's 3 hours long. It's just that Jamaica, the curfew changed from 10 o'clock to 8. So me and Sashana are going to go out and get drinks, which I'll vlog. I'll vlog it. But the time changed, so we have to be home at 8 o'clock. So the restaurant closes at 6. So I can't stay for that long. I wish I could have stayed longer. That was my intention, but I don't want to cancel on my cousin either. Someone said Usain Bolt was the first celebrity to come there. What were we talking about? To come where? All right then. Do you prefer to live in Kingston or in Portmore? I'm not gonna lie, I really love living in Portmore. My community is so quiet. So quiet. You only hear people jogging in the mornings, in the afternoon. You'll hear people playing football on weekends, but other than that, it's a very quiet neighborhood, like extremely quiet. And we have a very nice interactive group chat. Like when water gone or light gone, like I will find out updates in the group chat. It was very informative. Like there is a very nice community. So I think it all depends on where in Portmore, where in Kingston you decide to live. But for now, I honestly really, if I honestly, I can tell you guys this. I want to look for somewhere else to live. So look out for those videos as well. But I will definitely look in Portmore because I like living here. I like living in Portmore. I live so close to everywhere that I don't live on one end of Portmore and everything's far. Like I feel very central, and I can get to Kingston real quick. I can get to Ochi real quick. I can get to Spanish Town, to Trelawney. Like I think Portmore is just a very nice area for me. If I do find somewhere in Kingston, it would just have to be a good area. Anywhere in the world is good for me if it's a good area, if that makes sense. So, but I do like Portmore. People be sleeping on Portmore, but I like it a lot. Are there many British Jamaicans in JA? I haven't really come across that many. There's Sasha Antonia, and she has another friend that came down from England. There are, I think there obviously are, but I don't know that many. Go to Sasha's channel. Maybe she knows more. If you want to find out more about her experience coming from England, then definitely go to her channel because I can only tell you about my experience coming from America. Just like Anisha can tell you about her experience coming from Canada. Definitely go check out Sasha Antonia. I love her accent too. It's really nice. And I just love how you guys are having side conversations in here. I love it. Let's go back down. Tammy, keep praying. I feel the same way living in the US. Seeing I have side conversations, I love it. What is the process? Very hard process. I'm telling you this from now. But I will do a video on it. I promise. Like if it doesn't come soon, just know it will come. It will come. Just like my Q&A. I have a Q&A video. It will come. I have to refilm it. But when I tell you I'm going to do these things, it might take a while, but I really will do it. All right, guys, we have 2 minutes. I'm currently using data. Oh, man, don't use no more data on my video. I sound like a realtor? When I passed, I was in the mirror. I was doing this. I was practicing my pose. Let me see what you guys are talking about. Portmore is cool. I just wish that people would invest more in Portmore and Spanish Town to help boost these communities. Because a lot of people tend to invest in Kingston, and not even all of Kingston. They have very specific neighborhoods that they like to invest in. And I wish people would invest in other neighborhoods, you know? But it is what it is. Because I'm saying, like, Portmore doesn't have that many cafes, like let's say Starbucks or Cafe Blue if you want something local, or cafes. Portmore doesn't have many areas like that where you can go and sit like that I know of. So I'm like, it would be such a great opportunity for any type of business owner to say, let's put something in this area in Portmore. Like, let's get a little standalone shop. You will get people because it's not here. And that's all I'm saying. But I love Portmore. I think it's really nice. I lived in Portmore before I moved to America. So I just like the idea that I'll move back and I'm in Portmore again. And I like it. It's very calm. It's very calm. And the highway is just right there. The toll road is just right there. Like, yeah. Do I look hot? Ooh. Do a video telling us how much you made from YouTube. Should I? Oh, okay. That's what the person was saying. That's a bit invasive. I see people that do those videos, and I watch like a 1 and 2 of them. Soy vlogs. What's goody in the hoodie? Hey, soy. I'm like, who commented that? What's goody in the hoodie? You came at the right time because I'm actually about to leave. But we did it, guys. We did it, guys. We're gonna be president of the United States of America. That's my favorite meme of this year. I kid you not. Like Kamala, she did it. We did it, guys. Did you cry when you knew that you passed your exams? I wanted to cry so bad. Like the tears were coming. I was trying to call my mom because I wanted to cry on the phone with my mom, but she's at work. And I'm trying to get a hold of her and I can't. So I'm here calling 50 other people and like, I didn't even cry. Maybe when I'm laying in bed tonight, I'll cry because, the anxiety, the anxiety leading up to the exam was rough. But I wanted to cry. Like, I was shaking. I checked my scores. Like, oh no. I'm like, oh my God, what if I read the wrong ID? Because we didn't see our names. We have ID numbers. So I'm like, what if I read the wrong ID number? So I'm here rereading it. I'm like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I see the pass and the pass, 2 passes. So for 2 exams, I was like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I checked it probably 20 times. Like I was in disbelief. I'm like, that can't be my number. That ain't my number. I lived in Buffalo, New York. And guys, I do have to go now. Oh my God, I wish I could stay longer. I really wish I could stay longer. She doesn't claim Jamaica, which I feel like it's the issues that stemmed from her parents' divorce. So obviously you can't blame someone what goes on in their family life, you know? But I'm happy for her as a Black woman, as a woman of color, because she's Black and Indian. She doesn't, that kind of upsets me that she doesn't really claim Jamaica. But like I said, she grew up with her Indian mother, so that's who she relates to most. Then yeah, but I'm just proud at the strives, whatever she's taking. Because now young Black girls can see a woman in power, a woman in such a high office. So yeah, anyways, my back is doing okay, but I have to go. I wish I could stay with you guys longer. So come back next week. I'll be here again next week. Thank you so much, but I really have to go. This new curfew messed me up. So I really, really have to go. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We can do this every Friday. I'm gonna try my best. Look out for these the two posts that I'm gonna put up for me passing the real estate exam and for the future video on what to do and what not to do in Jamaica. So look out for those two. Thank you guys so much for coming. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you drop a comment in the actual comment section. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day. Stay safe and look out for the next vlog. I'll probably have a vlog up on Monday. So thank you guys. Bye.